Senator Leahy.
Thank you, Chair. And welcome back, Judge Jackson. I know yesterday was a grueling day of questions. I commend you for your poise, your endurance, your thoughtful answers. Why is it important for our democracy's institutions, courts and all others, to reflect the rich diversity of our nation's citizenry?
One of the reasons why having a diverse judicial branch is important is because it lends and bolsters public confidence in our system. We have a diverse society in the United States. There are people from all over who come to this great nation and make their lives. And when people see that the judicial branch is comprised of a variety of people who have taken the oath to protect the Constitution and who are doing their best to interpret the laws consistent with that oath, it lends confidence that the rulings that the court is handing down are fair and just, that everything has been considered, that no one is being excluded because of a characteristic like race or gender or anything else. And that's important. I would also say that that it's important from the standpoint of role modeling, that I have been so touched by the numbers of people who've reached out to me in this period of time to say how much it has meant to their daughters, to their sons, to the next generation, that I've been appointed, nominated, and hopefully confirmed.
Is there anything you want to convey to them about what kind of Supreme Court justice you would be if and when you're confirmed?
My parents grew up in Florida under lawful segregation. And what that means is that when they were coming through middle school and high school, they were not allowed to go to school with white students. This is in the era before and right after the Brown versus the Board decision. There was lawful segregation in places in this country. And it was after that time that Dr. King made his famous comments that people mention about having a dream where people can be judged by not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And I then was born in 1970, and the contrast between my reality growing up in Florida and my parents' reality growing up in Florida, like night and day in terms of the opportunities that were available to me. And so what my being here, I think, is about at some level, is about the progress that we've made in this country in a very short period of time, I would say. It seems like a long time, but one generation, we've gone from the reality of my parents' upbringing to the reality of mine. And I do consider myself, having been born in 1970, to be the first generation to benefit from the civil rights movement, from the legacy of all of the work of so many people. What I would hope to bring to the Supreme Court is very similar to what 115 other justices have brought, which is their life experiences, their perspectives. And mine include being a trial judge, being an appellate judge, being a public defender, being a member of the Sentencing Commission, in addition to my being a Black woman lucky inheritor of the civil rights dream. What I've learned is that as part of my duty